think one of the ways that we spend money is with, food. It's breakfast, it's lunch, it's a snack here. And so being able to use those resources and make sure that they are spread out, I think is very, very important. Chris, take us back to a few years ago. You're not very old, are you?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I wish I had a positive story.
Oh.
Mine is, it's the lesson I wish I had learned. But I think while I was learning it, I didn't have a chance knowing I was learning the lesson or the negative lesson of it. So my parents separated when I was 10 and a half. And so growing up in a single parent home, my mom was making ends meet with a secretary's salary. And so as it were, there was more month at the end of the money. And so there was this shopkeeper that we always bought stuff from. And so when the money ran out, there was this book where they write the things that are being taken. Okay. And so, whenever you need whatever, you go ask, and then they write, and then they write, and then they write. Then at the end of the month, it's paid, then you pay cash, then it runs out, they send you. I don't know why it was always me that was sent, but it happened to be that's what happened. Now, unknown to me, I was being trained and schooled in borrowing. Okay, I wasn't aware of it. When I grew older, I just didn't have a challenge, borrowing from the bank for this, that, the other. I remember we were building our first house. We'd done well. We had roofed it. We just needed to get windows, doors, and then start the finishing. And then my brother is coming to visit with his wife and kids. And I think I wanted to impress my brother. So look, I think we're doing well here. And then also our daughter had just been born, maybe barely 6 or so months. I said, I don't want to move into a house that has mud and stuff like that. I go to a bank and I get a mortgage. I honestly think we didn't need it. If we had paced ourselves, we would have finished that house without a loan. We did. We took the loan. And then a few years later on, the global financial meltdown that hit America in 2008 arrives in Uganda. And it came 4 years later. And so, what do they call it? Inflation is going up. The Governor Bank of Uganda then decides to control inflation by increasing the interbank lending rate, which is the rate at which commercial banks borrow from the central bank. And they knock it down to a client. There's a little text in your mortgage agreement when you have, if you ever get one. And so it was a floating rate. You would think floating is a good word, but floating really means that if anything causes the interbank lending rate to go up, they transfer it to you. So we came from a premium 15% to 29%, which is double the amount we had to pay per month. And that was coming. I had a good job. I was at the World Bank, but it really ate into it. And I'm a Christian, so you have to tithe. So then you end up with about 10% or 20% left. And then we had invested in forex trading. Don't do it at all. I kid you. Don't try it. So we had invested in forex trading, and then the forex trading investment goes belly up at the same time. Long story short, we had to sell that house and then start again, and get another house and build over the years and things like that. So that's the lesson I wish I hadn't learned, but I learned. And it's taken me a while to sort of get it out of our system. And so it's a lesson that I've told our kids: don't borrow.
Don't borrow.
Don't borrow.
And I think, to your point, subconsciously, whether we want it or not, we are teaching our children something. Whether with your words, your actions. I think it's Apollo who mentioned earlier in the introduction that we are modeling behavior. And so when you send your child to a shop, to a supermarket, and ask them to pick something to be paid later, you're telling them that it's okay to do this. Because you are,
and it comes from that 2K, 4K,
and
then they get to borrow 200 million.
Oof.